Hey, all you weather geeks, it's time for Weather Geeks. It's Wednesday evening here on May the 13th, 2015. Cloudy day today, cool weather, kind of raw, a lot different than it has been, of course. May has been a very warm month compared to average, but the last couple of days have brought a pretty big change to much of the region. Tomorrow promises to be a better day, but we've got a cold night coming up for tonight. The reason for the cold weather later tonight, the clouds are going to clear out. These are the stratocumulus clouds that we've had all day today. Notice the clearing going on to our north, crystal clear now in parts of the northern lower peninsula of Michigan, and that's where our air is coming from. And this drier air will scour out these clouds as we head into the night tonight. Taking a look at the rest of the country, here's our weather map this evening. We have a high pressure zone over Michigan where it's clear, and then we have moisture feeding up into the plain states, and that is sparking some showers and the possibility of severe weather down in parts of Texas this evening. The upper levels, that's the surface. Here's a look at the upper levels, up at about 18,000 feet, and you'll notice we've got our trough causing the severe weather and showers out here in the plain states. There's a ridge poking up across the Midwest. That's the ridge that's going to come east as we go through the second half of the week, and it'll allow temperatures to warm up by tomorrow afternoon and heading into Friday as well. So we've got some changes coming our way once again. Taking a look at those temperatures underneath the ridge, notice this evening it's in the 60s and 70s out in the Midwest, while the Northeast under that trough is definitely on the chilly side. The dew points this evening are definitely coming up out across the middle of the country. Notice how low the dew points are locally. Very dry air, and when you get a clear sky, the air is dry. The wind is light. That's a great recipe for what we call radiational cooling. All of the heat that we gain during the day radiates back out into space at night. So tonight we do have a frost advisory in effect for most of our viewing area. Some were curious as to why Mercer County is not included in that. Well, the National Weather Service issues frost and freeze advisories, warnings, watches during growing season. Growing season is defined as starting at the date of the last freeze by average, the average date of the last freeze, and then running until the average first freeze date in the fall. And in Mercer County, typically through May 13th, we've not had our last freeze yet in that part of the state. So that's why Mercer County is technically not in the frost advisory. But I'll tell you, if you live in Mercer County or anywhere else throughout the valley, and you have some plants, some vegetation that you care about, either bring them in tonight or cover them up, because I think we will be dealing with some frost in some places as we go into tomorrow morning. All right, so let's shift gears then and talk about the rest of the week. We'll go ahead to, first of all, let's start with our high-resolution rapid refresh model and talk about those temperatures a little bit tonight. Again, not going to belabor the point all that much, but it is going to be a cold night tonight. I want to show you what this model is spitting out. It's our newest model that's just coming in right now. Let's take a look at temperatures at 5 o'clock in the morning, or 6 o'clock in the morning, I should say. It's showing about 37 here in central Mahoning County. Up in Trumbull County, you got some 36s and 35 showing up. Mercer County in the mid-30s in some spots as well. And again, I think it can be a couple of degrees cooler than that in some parts of the region. All right, so we'll go ahead to our Thursday and our Friday. Taking a look at the NAM model here. Of course, nothing going on tomorrow other than some high clouds pushing in from the west. Those high clouds associated with these showers out across the Midwest and the plain states. Our surface high centered over Buffalo, Detroit, heading into southeastern parts of Ontario for tomorrow. So yeah, nice day tomorrow. It'll get into the upper 60s tomorrow afternoon. We've got Friday coming up, and let's take a look at what the NAM model's doing here on Friday. Friday can start with a shower in spots, I think. Here's 8 o'clock in the morning. What we have basically is a warm front coming in from the west on Friday, kind of in through here. That'll spark a couple of showers Friday morning. Friday afternoon, again, this isn't a washout, but I think there can be a shower at just about any point, and maybe even a rumble of thunder as the atmosphere turns a little unstable Friday afternoon. Let's bring up the CAPE values, not through the roof, but you can see more unstable air is pushing in with the brighter colors here. That's convective available potential energy, a measure of instability in the atmosphere. Notice how unstable it'll be out across the Midwest. Yeah, more severe weather, real likely at the end of this week and into the weekend out across the plain states and into the Midwest as well. So again, Friday's not a rainy day, but there could be a shower at any point, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm. Here's a look at Saturday. got a weekend coming up in which a lot of people will be outdoors, and it's going to be steamy, warm, humid. Dew points getting up into the 60s. And while there's not much in the way of a trigger to cause some showers and some storms, with this type of warm and humid air mass and little disturbances cruising along, we can see some showers popping up and a rumble of thunder. We're getting into the time of year where maybe some early graduation parties are happening, that sort of thing, maybe some late proms, I'm not sure. But whatever you're doing that involves the outdoors, stay weather aware on Saturday. You can use your WFMJ mobile app on your phone, take a look at the radar. We'll keep you updated, of course, on social media throughout the day on Saturday. And right into Sunday, we are fair game to see some spotty shower and thunderstorm activity. Here's Sunday afternoon. Switch models to the GFS here. Everything is low res with the GFS. That's why the green blobs look bigger. But the bottom line for Sunday could be a shower or a thunderstorm. Some changes then as we head into early next week. I think next week could play out a lot like this week. On Sunday, or on Monday, I should say, we do have the chance for some showers, maybe even some strong thunderstorms this day with our next strong cold front coming in. So Monday could be a pretty unsettled day, but then the air mass dries out and cools off again for midweek, just like what we're going through this week. So by Tuesday and Wednesday, we have a surface high building in from the north and west, which will give us some pretty nice weather, albeit a little cool for the middle of next week. All right, 16-day temperatures. GFS ensemble model here. Don't take these numbers verbatim. I always tell you that because they're bound to be wrong to some degree, but it's a good guide as to what we can expect trend-wise over the next couple of weeks. I do think we've got some 80s coming our way at the end of the weekend and Monday, and then a cool shot, and this might not be cool enough on the GFS. I think we got a day or two next week where temperatures probably stay in the 60s. That's probably most likely Wednesday, a week from today. And then temperatures in the longer range, probably averaging above what is typical for late May. Overall, we're in the middle of a warm pattern. Sure, we're going to get a cold front occasionally that makes it cooler, but it's a little bit of a cool shot here and there in a sea of warm air that should hang with us through the end of the month, if not beyond. All right, that's tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11 o'clock, and we have a brand new member of our weather team, and we'll be introducing her over the next couple of days, and she'll be making her debut on 21 News at 11 on Saturday. So we're excited about adding a new member to our team, and we look forward to having you meet her. I think she's going to be great. In the meantime, thanks for watching Weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you right back here at this same time, same place tomorrow.